Everybody, it's Daj'za here with the first episode of season 2 of What's the D's and TJ. And I'm so happy because here with me today is Daj'za, who is the president.
President, founder, executive director, HN.
All of that.
All of that. So yeah.
Be or not reminds me of a story. You have to understand how things are up here. Thank you very much. Be or not reminds me of a story.
She is the founder of the Dayton Young Black Professionals, which if you don't know who the Dayton Young Black Professionals is, you need to get to know them. They've done so many great things in the community, and they're only, 2 years old or 1?
We actually turned a year old in August.
1
August
years
10th.
old.
Yeah. So.
Like, what is the Dayton Young Black Professionals? I know a lot of people are like, oh, what's this group? What is it?
Yeah, everybody asks it all the time. I used to have a really hard time explaining what it was, but DYBP, or the acronym for Dayton Young Black Professionals, is a non-profit young professional organization that focuses on black leadership and empowerment. Of course, our mission and everything is to empower, inform, and nurture young black professionals in our community through philanthropy and service. But all that in a nutshell, saying that we want black leaders. We want to help groom each other to be the best that we can, so we can create the narrative and shift the city to the way that we want it to be.
Black leaders, that word sticks out to me. What's the importance of having black leaders?
It's important to have black leaders, and it's important to have black leadership because we fight for us. Nobody really understands the importance of the things that are necessities to us but us. So we need to have people in those positions that can make those decisions. People who are able to sit at the table, and not only sit at the table, but sit at the table and be heard and be noticed at the table, so we can bring other people to the table so our voices can be heard.
So one thing that we were talking about is that the Dayton Young Black Professionals, and I didn't know this, like the Young Black Professionals is like a chapter, like all over. Like there's one in Cincinnati, one in Columbus. What made you say like, hey, I like this, or I want to start this in Dayton? Like, how was that something that you wanted to start here?
I don't know how you feel, and I'm sure they feel the same way. Who wants to go to Columbus and Cincinnati every time we want to do something? You know what I mean? It can be something small, like even when we want to eat something really, really good, we like, oh, let's go to Columbus. Like, no, like we have to start making where we live the place that we want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we're gonna be here, we might as well make the best out of it. So like, let's create things. Let's get stuff here. Like, let's make Dayton a place where we can feel comfortable to say, oh, this is my home.
The biggest thing that really got me was like the tornado. Like, I woke up that day, you know, we saw all of that. I knew, like, you were literally the first person I text. For me to feel like I could reach out to you and something would be done, that was big for me. And then even that day, like just the way that you, Fred, I know you said Fred was like one of the spearhead for all of that, right?
Yeah.
Just to see y'all really work. After that, I was just like, oh, they serious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. That morning, the first 3 people that I talked to was Freddy, Red, and you. And we honestly didn't know what we were going to do. We just knew we had to do something. So we were the first people to meet in Best Buy parking lot at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And we were literally there all day. Well, we went from the Best Buy parking lot to we went to Dayton to go pick up some waters, and then we came back and we ended up passing out like over 5,000 bottles of water. Anthony Reynolds was there and he was passing out sandwiches. Some other people came and set up and they were passing out toiletries, and we were literally just on the street of Salem and Shallow Springs all day. 150 young black professionals, UD's Black Student Union, Wright State's Black Student Union, Central State and Wilberforce Greeks came down. Like, it was the most impactful thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah, shout out to Batu and Nesby at UD, because you know, I went to UD, but like just seeing them there was really nostalgic, and I was really proud.
Yeah.
Like they're still doing stuff.
Yeah. It always hits different when you see that you empowered somebody to do something. Like most of the time when I do stuff, I don't really pay attention to it. But like if my little sister does something, and she like tries to say like, "Oh, you inspired me," like it hits me different. You know
Y'all
what I
look
mean?
just alike.
Yeah,
like,
that's my
y'all are
twin.
freaking twins.
That's my twin. That's my little dog.
Every time I see her, I'm like, "This is little Dave."
It's crazy.
Like,
I had ran into somebody. I had this at Kwanzaa. I helped this lady take this bread in. And then the lady had seen my sister and was like, "I know your face." And my sister was like, "I have never seen you a day before in my life." And then I walked up. She's like, "I told you I know your face."
oh, it's tragic that the tornadoes happened. Yeah. But I really feel like that moment where you guys stepped up, I feel like that strengthened DYBP. And I feel like in a way, as a leader, that kind of strengthened and solidified like you as well.
In some capacity. Like it took a while for me to even realize that. Like I was telling people like, "Yeah, we only passed out like maybe 500 bottles of water," and somebody came up to me like, "You're being unrealistic." Like we at least threw away 400 or 500 cases of water, like when they were empty. Like we were in the thousands. Like you're being too modest. Like give yourself some credit. Like you guys did a great job. I just feel like it was just more than just me.
So why should people join Dayton Young Black Professionals?
People should join Dayton Young Black Professionals that want to make a change in their city. People should join Dayton Young Black Professionals if they want to grow, if they need help growing, if they need a support system to help them grow. We're just trying to provide that. We literally just want to be there for each other and help lift each other up. I was just looking at this meme where like somebody was standing, they put their hands down, they grab somebody, and then they lift this person up, and then that person put their hands down to lift that person up. Like that's the way it literally has to be. Especially in a society that's not necessarily for us, when we have to make our way. So it's like we have to make our way together. I tell people all the time, like leadership is not just about being in a role. Like roles don't matter. Leadership is about being able to create opportunities to create other leaders. Not being able to create opportunities for other people, but to create opportunities for other leaders, so we can all be able to do that in our own niche. You asked me about who Dayton Young Black Professionals is for. It's for the black community. It's focusing on millennials though, for sure. But there are younger generations that need mentors, and we're there for that. There are older people that want to mentor us, and we're here for that.
Down for that.
So intergenerational.
Yeah, it's just like
Ooh, I'm trying to think of another word so I can just intergenerational. What we gonna call it? Black excellence.
Hey,
you just throw that on it. Put black excellence on it.
Why can't they just come and be a part of the Dayton Young Professionals? Like, why do we need our own thing? And I think that in the beginning, when you first started Dayton Young Black Professionals, I saw that a lot, and I saw you handle that really well.
I feel like nobody understands black people like black people. And that's not any shade against any other race. Like I have friends that are everything, you know what I mean? But sometimes we need our own spaces. Black empowerment is so important, man. We have to lift each other up because nobody else will lift us up. We gotta do it for each other.
I feel like Dayton Young Black Professionals is mine. It's ours because I mean, it just is, and it's excellence. Like the gala, what that weekend, what I can only go to one thing because I'll be over here penny pinching, but that was big for me. Like to dress up and go to something and just see beautiful black people just dressed up and not. I mean, going to church is great, but like we weren't going to church. We were going to look and celebrate other black people, and that was big. We need to see us looking great. We need to see us as politicians. We need to see us as teachers and lawyers and doctors, because that empowers other people to know that they can get to those spots. You know what I mean? So yeah, the gala was nice, and we did go to church on Sunday. We did. Hey, oh yeah, that's we had a church hop once a month, so that's why y'all gotta follow the Instagram and follow the Facebook and check out the website DaytonYBP.org, Instagram Dayton.YBP. Yeah, and just see everything that we have going on. We're creating a safe space that people can reach to us to connect. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like instead of these boards that have one
minority on it, and people go to that one person and ask them like, hey, how do you think you guys are going to feel about this? They can come to a whole organization where it's inclusive and every voice matters, and we're able to vote and have something. Somebody can ask me like, yo, like, what y'all think about this? Hold on, don't ask me yet. Let me actually put in this poll and this email and send it out to these 1,200 people, and I'll let you know what they say, and then I'll let you know how we feel about it.
Yes.
That's how you create power.
Well, cool. Thanks, Daj'za, for coming in here and talking about Dayton Young Black Professionals. It's definitely inspired me to take What's the Biz in a whole new direction and just be authentic. So thank you so much.
Always be authentic. Always be intentional.
Yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode. There's so much more coming to season 2. Like and follow my What's the Biz with TJ page and share. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.